We up. Hey, I got my camera straight. There we go. Hey man, what's going on, man?
Man, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Let me kick my shit. Pearl friend, man. I got a very special guest, man. My boy Montez Swinney, man. Legend, man. He's a legend on the North Side. You
What's
feel me?
happening? What's
You know how
happening?
we get down, man. I need y'all to get this boy deal. So give it up for my boy Swinney, man. Swinney, we finna kick it. That's how it is. Get my stuff together, bro. Let me get my stuff. Let me take this jacket off. This finna
Yes,
be fun.
sir.
Hey man, how your mom them doing, man?
Man, all is well, man. You know, everybody coping steady, man. Just trying to stay safe as possible, my brother.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Yes,
Same.
sir.
Hey, I finna shock you, bro. You turn it down. I'm finna trip you
All
up.
right, let's go.
Small world now, Swinny.
Okay,
And that whole time, me, like, we finna get deep.
let's
But that
go, baby.
whole time, me, you were kicking it, like, the whole time. My my uncle is in your family, bro.
Whoa.
Hey, his name, man. It don't trip you
Okay,
out.
okay.
This man right here is the first man that I ever seen. Like, he was the first man. He came into my family. He married into our family, man. And he my little cousin, man. He her dad, but his name is Celine. Y'all call him Philip. Yeah,
Yeah,
Uncle Celine, that's my uncle.
man. Man, Uncle Saline.
Celine, my uncle. His daughter named Shima.
Yeah.
That's my first cousin. She be doing a podcast with me.
Oh,
Yeah. That shit tripped me out.
you just blew me with that one, dog.
Yeah, man. I've been knowing it for about ever since Nut got killed. I've been knowing it.
Okay, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah, man. I used to go out there, man. Oh, baby, man. Oh,
Hey,
baby,
man, my grandma dog, man. Man, you surprised me with this one, homie.
man. I've been around, dog. That's my baby though. Like shit, yeah. He was deep in. He like one of the first like I'm a hustler, man. He just a hustler. I ain't never seen him work for nobody, but he always got it honest and he took care of his family. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? As far as I know, even after my aunt passed, before my aunt passed, they weren't even together no more, man. He still used to like, he was real nice. You know what I'm saying? He
right,
was doing things that he didn't have to do, man. So,
right.
yeah, I told Shima I was going to tell you that. I know her brother Gary, them, all that, man.
Man, you tripping. You going in the family for real.
Got some more. I used to be in Summer Hill.
Really?
Yeah, I used to go out there in Summer Hill like a couple times, but back when you was standing over there in the ferry, man, I had a partner named Rodney out there. I was going up there in them apartments up there. Doing my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Summer Hill. Yeah, ain't it?
I know Nut. I know everybody, man. But
Yeah, man, you calling out people, man. I'm like, man, I never even knew that, bro.
and my boy Cecil, this dude named Cecil he's from around there. Everybody knows Cecil. But I don't know his last name, but I used to be out there with him too. But yeah, I remember
Okay.
I seen you talking about Nut when he passed away. That was sad.
Man, man, that was an ugly situation, man. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
that's man, that it was just a crazy situation, man.
I think that was started, but not started, but around that time, that's when our city like took a spin, dog. It's like lately, man, like lately, there's been so much killing and stuff going on here. Like, bro, I'm from the old school. Like, we was out there cutting up and stuff, man. But this is something different, man.
Yeah, man. It definitely is, man. These young boys, man, they don't care about nobody these days, though, man.
But see, Tez, this what I gotta ask you,
Okay.
cause you right there with him.
Right.
You right there with him, and I see what you do, and I want to applaud you on what you're doing. Proud of you, dog. Straight up. I mean, the
I
shit from
appreciate it.
my heart, man. And when we talked the other day, you made me realize, folks calling me the OG or whatever. I was your OG before anybody. I'm about 20 years old, man. You're the first kid. I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I just know I want to take an interest in you. And I was like, damn, that little dude remind me of me. And I thank God that your mama let me take you with me, man. Because she ain't had to do that, you
Right.
know. So, you know what I'm saying? That was a good thing. But like I was saying earlier, in essence, that what got me, pushed me in the coaching, just going down there watching you. And so my son got four. I took him up through there.
Right.
And I hate he didn't get meet you because y'all stayed there knowing each other for a long time.
Man, you know what's crazy? After I start seeing you post things, dog, I'm like, man, all this stuff relate because I remember these type of things because he was a young jit, and
Yeah,
I mean I wasn't old, you know what I'm saying? But I was it's so crazy, dog, how everything just full circle, just like the family and everything, man. Like I'm when I start seeing you post stuff, like all of it relate and go back now when I'm thinking about it, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. And I'm doing better, man. I think one of the things that I ain't gonna cap, bro. Linwood Park, man, y'all like that look, I'm from the deck. But that community out there, man, showed me so much support and so much love, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, man, shout out to y'all folks, man, because y'all did y'all thing with me. And I used to be like, I was like, I didn't know they really fucked with me like that, cause everything I did it from the heart. Like, even when I started with you. Like, so that's what I mean when I say I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting like, man, but we ain't even gonna talk about that. But I got that shit in return like 10 times. That shit was dope, because I needed that shit. And I mean, people just hit me up out the blue, just text me, man, and that's some good shit. But I want to talk to you, man, because I got a lot of things I want to talk to you about. Let's talk about
Yes,
John.
sir.
Let's talk about Johnson Ferry a little bit. What, what, give me some of your best memories of Johnson Ferry, man. Over there, man. That was a special place.
Man, Johnson Ferry, man, because I'm from the deck too, man. And things in the deck started going a little crazy, man. My mom, I was very fortunate. She moved me out to, far as out on the north, far as over in Johnson Ferry, man. And Johnson Ferry, I definitely credit a lot of my success to that, man, because I was a young cat running around, man, and having a good time, and not knowing what I was doing as well, but it was just far as just the people around them, man. I mean, far as fight, my first, the one memory that I remember though, man, is me and Lil D. Me and Lil D, we good friends, and so
Right,
one day we got off the bus, man, and I was a cool little cat, man. So I'm like, man, he like, hey, and we gonna fight. I'm like, dog, I ain't finna fight you today, man. Like, watch out.
right,
So
right,
man,
right.
so he like, hey, come on. So by the time I done got to the crib, my mama at the door. She's like, what going on? I said, man, this dude want to fight, man. I ain't doing that junk today. She said, oh no, take off your stuff. Let's get it. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it, man. I mean, so by the time we finished fighting, man, we were back at it again, man, kicking it, having a good time playing football and all those different types of things.
You talking about Ponder?
Little D Miller,
Oh, you talking about Lil D? Oh my God. Yeah,
man, me and Lil D.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep,
Damn, D, man. Oh man, God damn. See, let me tell you something about that. Yeah, you and Lil D. You and Lil D.
yep.
You and Lil D was y'all went it done with it together. He
Lil
went it done.
D, Lil D came over there for like a year, man. He was playing behind me for about a year, and then he had left. But yeah, he came over there with me.
He played ball for me when I was coaching basketball over there. And he was just a good kid, man, just like you, man. And it's unfortunate how things unfold, man. I'm gonna pray for the family and everybody involved in their situation. I ain't gonna even talk.
Definitely.
But, yeah, Johnson Ferry was something else, man. It was one of those things where even to this day, like me and Shaq talked about it all the time, man. We was gonna make a movie called JFK, because he killed, you know what I'm saying, Johnson Ferry killed. But it was things that took place over there in that neighborhood that, man, it amazed me. But the best thing that I remember about that neighborhood was the kids. Y'all was going to a good school. It was good education. I mean, they had things for y'all to do. And by the time y'all moved, y'all had cable over there, man. It was in the projects, man. It was cable TV. It was just nice. It was a nice surrounding. And I admit it, dudes like me, man, we fucked it up, man. Like, coming out there, standing them women, a whole bunch of us, man. And
Right.
we fucked it up, but y'all slid through, man. And I'm so proud of you. But I got it. I've been asking you this for years. Why
What's
did
up?
you? Why didn't you go to Shamden?
Well, it's a lot of things to play in the factor, man. When I was over at uh, one of the bigger things though is when I was at North DeKalb, the running back coach, the running back coach at Dunwoody was Forrest Fleming, which was the arena was named after.
Right, right.
His son was the running back coach at Dunwoody, so he was coming checking me out when I was a young jit over there playing, man, and he was like, "Hey, you coming to play for me?"
Right.
So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like that when you have somebody play the interest in that, man, and want you, man, it feel good. But I also saw everybody was at Chamblee, man, and it was more of a I gotta put myself in a better situation in a sense, you
I
know.
think that was huge and that was smart. It was took a
Yeah.
lot of. We're gonna talk about that a little bit, but I want to ask you, what and what was next? Okay, so you went to no. Why did I remember the North Cab shit?
Okay.
I, I was taking you over there the first few years. You playing for Ken. Great coaching staff, man. That goddamn coach, them boys coach football, man.
Man, yes, I still run into him from time to time, dog, because I stay in
Man,
Taylor.
that
Yeah.
man right there. Tell that man that I said, because I know he remember me. I thought he was one of the best coaches down there, man. I didn't understand the politics. Soon after I learned the politics of North DeKalb. No shot at him and then like that, but I ended up at Murphy County
Right.
with my son. But yeah, man, and he was a good coach. I like what they was doing with you. Like they was doing things like and I'm talking football from an offensive standpoint that they doing now. Had y'all running all that speed shit. Like, and I was
Yes.
like, damn, you and Kelly, Kenny Kelly.
Yep. Kendi Kelly. Yep. That man, we still kick it too, man.
Yeah, y'all should have been on. So how was it growing up as a kid? The freshest thing in the park. You got an Eagles uniform though. How did them kids treat you? And listen, please don't be embarrassed by that because I'm gonna tell you why. My son was one of the best players that ever come through Atlanta Colts. He never played on the Colts. He went out there for about 2 weeks. He wanted to play for me. I did Atlanta Colts 1 year, and it was so political. And honestly, I couldn't do it the way I wanted to do it. But I liked the facilities. I liked where I was. Man. I had man. I had to talk to y'all offline about some of the things going on. But
Okay.
it was smooth. But so I understand that part, and I think you were one of the best backs in the park. I still say this to this day because it wasn't the competition who you was playing or whatever. It was the things that you were doing and the things that coach was doing. Who was our quarterback?
Man, who was the quarterback back then? I can't even think of the quarterback right now, dog.
Yeah, he was a pretty smart kid. Though. Y'all had a good
Yeah,
ass.
he was a good kid. I can't remember who it was, man. I would have thought about it a little bit harder. I know I'm gonna
You know,
think about it after we get offline.
I mean, help me understand though, because I came from Midway Park. It was real competitive back in the days. Everybody, like my boy Johan, he'll be like, man, get out of here with that Midway shit. You know what I mean? But it was competitive, and it was. I want to know how was it. Like, I don't understand how them coaches didn't try to get you on. Like, they didn't. I don't understand why you never played in a Charger uniform.
I played. The thing about it is, I was in the Eagles uniform, and I played with Coach Ken. Coach Ken showed me, man, so much love, man, and it was like how I felt like if I go and play for somebody else, man, I'd be cheating myself.
That's why
And
you.
because yeah, and this guy, man, he done put so much interest in and man, he showed me that he really cared about me, man. So it was like doing doing tryouts and stuff. Coach Ken was coaching the Eagles, so I wouldn't even go to tryout week. And he
I
was like,
know.
"Hey, listen, don't even you don't even show up."
That's how we used to do. You had to do that sometimes.
Right. He was like, "Don't even show up. I see you in 2 weeks." I was like, "All right, cool." So I'm
It was politics over there though, because
man. It was a lot of politics stuff. It was a lot of politics purpose. Check this out. When I was coming up, that man, when I was coming up, they knew I was coming in, and they was calling my mom and stuff, and they were like, "Hey, they were saying bad stuff like you can't compete and all that." I'm like, "Listen, man, ain't nobody out there. I mean, I had a swag about myself, man. Ain't nobody out there that can fuck with me at the end of the day. You know what I'm
man,
saying?"
but see, let me say this. That's why can nobody touch you, bro, because you just humble and that man taught you how to be really like he taught you how to do it on every like. That's why I think you did good when you went and done with it because he he taught you I had a program, and that's why I coached the way I coached. I watched that man. I said, man, we can do little league just like a fucking get prepare them for the next level. And I think they did a great job with that. And I saw you a couple times on the football field. I ain't and I saw some of that transcend into what I'm saying. Coach that way. I can see the influence. You understand what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
I see you having fun out there. But I'm gonna just tell you about a game, one of your best games, man. I don't even know where we were at, but it was a field. It was like a lot of fields out there. It might have been somewhere up here where I live in Alpharetta or something. But boy, them fights give you $5 every touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you went crazy one Saturday afternoon.
I know where it was.
What was it?
We was in Rockdale County,
Yeah, they had a lot of fields out there.
and I scored like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
I thought you had like 6 or 7, but I ended up giving you more money than that. But it was like some of the most exciting shit. And then when you come to the stand, you get a goddamn referee the ball. You run to like you was just a good kid. Like them boys was showing out down there, and so I think that helped you though that you were humble. That they ain't really because everybody knew how good you were.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something to blow your mind too. When that game that I had, you just had took me to the store to get some brand new. I had some Wilson gloves on. I don't even know if you remember that.
I know I bought you a visor one time because
Yeah.
I bought my son. Man, I bought man when Shaq was 4. Man, I had him out there looking crazy. He couldn't even put that shit. I always wanted to do that, but yeah, man, and you swagged it because I was an old nigga. I buy you the shit that you swag. You nigga fresh as hell, but yeah, man, that shit was exciting. So take me to 8th grade, bro. We're just gonna go through it. I want to know what happened.
I Well, eighth grade, man, I had went over the going into I just had finished my charge. I played one. I think I played 120 charges, and then everybody wanted me to play 140 and everything like that. But I was like, man, listen, I can go play some school ball right now. I want to play with the best.
right.
So I went over to Peachtree, man. And man, I was be honest with you, I was dominating that too. So it was like I was scoring 2, 3, 4 touchdowns a game. So it was like I want more. You know what I'm saying? So then I want to say we probably went like, man, we went. I want to say we may have lost like 2 games, and it's crazy, dog. To this day, right now, man, because I was playing some offense and defense.
I
So
know.
you know what I'm saying. So I was running all around the field, but I loved it, man. And
Right.
to this day, man, I still people still approach me with those same type of stories. So you know what I'm saying, man. I had a great time playing school ball, and it was probably the best thing I ever did, man. Because it was like you said, there was so many things going on in the park, man. But I also feel like the best competition, like when it's time to play school ball, you want to play with the best. You gotta rise to the top, baby.
Ask you this: How you playing for Ken them? Because this is what a lot of our players, me and Johan players said after they left us. They say, man, the hard stuff is behind me. When they left us, when they went to school ball, it was easy for them because they was out
Definitely,
working everybody.
definitely.
I'm saying it was like that with you too.
Yes, man. Um, I think he helped me. I think he just far as just him giving me the ball. Yeah,
I,
the practice and stuff. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. When Coach Ken first got me, man, I skipped. I went from 70 pound to 90 pound, and I was the smallest thing out there. So the thing about it is, Coach Ken didn't even want me the first time I got out there, dog. And he was like,
really?
man, this cat too little. And so my mama, she gonna she gonna boost everything. Like, hey, listen, get in the ball.
Yeah, the
So
goddamn.
man,
Yep.
I got the ball, man. I did my thing, and you know what I'm saying. But ever since that day, man, he'll tell you some stories, man. Every time I see him at the gas station from time to time, he be like Swinney, and he'll tell stories and all that stuff, man. But he showed me I credit a lot of my coaching style to that dude, man. Just how he just put the passion and the energy into the kids.
Good ass coach, man. I got some of my shit from him too. All that speedy shit, all that old. I started going crazy out there because I love it, and I was down there in Murphy County doing that shit. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
it don't matter, but I just be real and shout out to Coach Munn, man.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Munn, and I love
definitely,
Munn.
man.
Man.
Hey, Pearl. I don't
Yeah,
know if you knew, Mun came over there with me for a year.
I know. And I thought that was the most beautiful thing. Oh, we
He
finna
came.
talk. Sweeney, we about to talk. Cause see, I'm telling you what happened, man. Shit come around full circle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I had a couple of cats, man, that done been in position, man. They know I love this shit, bro. I want to come just speak to the kids, man. Anything, man. I'll be the team preacher. Team man, Sweeney, hire me, man, when you get your shit, man.
Most
Call me
definitely, dog.
and find a spot for me. I won't get on. I won't be in your ear about your offense and shit. Even though I got to get and I'm gonna go do the community coach thing. I know about all that. But
Okay.
how soon can we expect you? And we're gonna pick it back on, whatever. But how soon can we expect you to be um a head football coach in the state of Georgia?
I think it'll be sooner than people realize, man. And the reason I say that is because um, right now all the roads I done paved, man, it's paying off, and and I realize that as well because I started. I'm taking a year off, maybe. I say maybe, just
Right.
because my phone been ringing a little bit as far as me coming to some of your top programs in the state of Georgia. Wanting me to come and contribute to the programs. But with me
Hey,
being myself.
get off my butt, man. I'm at the goddamn projects on the north side.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, good job. Yeah, keep going. My bad, bro. I
Yeah,
get this.
no, you're good, man. So I mean, with some of the top programs in the state, man, reaching out to me, I mean, I think it's gonna come a little faster than I want. I mean, and
They put a band-aid on them little bruises too.
yeah, definitely, man. It showed me a lot, man, as far as the different adversities and the things that I done came across, man. So everything happened for a reason, and it's a learning process, man. And I credit everything, to the OGs like you, man, and just the people that I played for, man. I salute all y'all, man, because I appreciate you, dog. And we
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
we talked the other day. We talked the other day, man. I couldn't even stop smiling, man. I'm like, man, dog, because you put so much into me, man. Like, I mean, it and my heart just so filled, man, when I see you and I'm kicking shit with you. You know what I'm saying, man? It big
and
shit, dog.
big shit. And I didn't want to bother you, but I said this opportunity. God speaking to me, man. I want you to know something, Montez. I think you're smart enough to know, but like people that know me and been knowing me a long time, a lot of people put me in that box, bro. You understand that? Like I have grown a lot, my man. Like I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I'm y'all big homie.
Right.
You listen. You wouldn't still consider me that, man. You was a successful young man. You doing positive things. I'm sitting here smoking a blunt right now. You still talking to me like I don't think because you know me, but you know what I got
Yes.
in my heart. So,
Yes.
I appreciate that, and everybody doing that. But I want to know what has Montez Swinney went through to make him so humble, man. That letter you wrote when you got out of that coaching program, that was some beautiful shit, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a guy. I cry all the time now. My son gone. That shit brought me to tears because of we riding around in my 1970 whatever Ford LTD, the music record as hell. Shout, you ain't even care. And see, this is what I want to tell y'all. This is how you know you're cool when shout, you was a star. Everybody wanted to touch Montez. My car was ragged. Your mom them car, everybody was good. You could have went with Ken and him. He wanted to come with Pearl, man.
For
Hey,
sure.
man, that shit made me feel good. And I think that me doing shit like that, bro, that's why God still got me here, man. Because
Definitely.
I did a lot of bad stuff too, but I get to look at the shit like you are Alan Johnson, goddamn Roro. Y'all boy
Roll,
doing,
roll.
yeah, y'all boy doing y'all thing,
Yeah.
boy, man. But I can't wait to see you. See you out there. I don't care. Whatever you get, just call me and let me know what color we got to wear. I'm gonna
That was up.
be the freshest coach in the locker room. Hey,
All
bro,
right. That was up.
I'll keep it guys with you. Let me tell you what happened at North Cat.
Okay.
Got to. I really want to be a part of North Cat, man. And I thank God wanted me to go to Murphy County.
Okay.
Yeah, God wanted me to go to Murphy, but I did want to be a part of North Cat. But I'm glad I went to Murphy County because, and let me just say this: if you would have been younger, like in my son's age, I guarantee you would have played for me because I would have did everything I had to do to I love coaching kids like you. But I still feel like I coach you, man. But you'll be surprised the teams I had down. I had Johan, you know Johan, don't you?
Yeah,
Try.
man. Me and Johan go back.
Yeah, that's my boy. Great football coach. Great football. Man, we had them white teams down there, man. Goddamn, we'll put them in all black. You know, all the shit. You know, Johan know how to spat them and all that.
Right.
Them referees used to think we got them came from the other side of town with white boys. They ain't understand this. I had about 2 black boys, my son, and 2, 3 more, and the rest of them, and we just gave them swag, like you do.
Yeah.
I see how you do. I think you're gonna go down in history as one of the best teachers to ever come through the Cab County because what you're doing is amazing with those girls, with the flag football and the lacrosse. It's amazing.
I
It's,
appreciate it, man.
and you from the hood.
Yes.
They were busting over there in that neighborhood. I got a bullet right here for real stuff. Boy, this boy came through some stuff that so proud of you, man. And you know Johnson Ferry is still up, man. You'll be, even though my son in his grade right now, talking about hell no, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, but you would have been, you know, Johnson Ferry's like because you was the one, man. You and great kid. Shout out to Mr. Simon and stuff. You should go up to the center.
Man, Mr. Simon, yeah,
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 that's
man. It's crazy that you say that, Pearl, too, man. And I credit a lot of my success too. Just far as I tell everybody, I can talk to anybody. I can talk to your dope boy. I can talk to your corporate people. I can deal with anybody, man. Like,
right.
but
But I'm just saying, he can. He a gentleman. Still
yeah,
look, and you still look young too, and all that. But
appreciate
then
it, appreciate it, man, appreciate it.
you're right, and I think it's because y'all like that Nancy, like I was saying, Nancy Creek. That helped my son, man. He's able to go anywhere and deal with any type of people. That's why I was happy I took him over to Murphy. Now he was you at Murphy. We get out the park, get out the car. Man, Shaq was like 5'6", eating Twizzlers and shit. I'm like, Shaq, here he comes, Shaq. The little white girls and stuff like that. But like you, he just wanted to play football.
Man,
And I'm
that's all.
gonna tell you what happened to him. You don't remember Jamie Tench, do you?
No,
Okay, Jamie Tench was a little dude. He he's younger than you, but he's way older than Shaq. When we first started out over there, we had Shaq was like 6. This dude was 12. And coach them, Shaq said he wanted to run the ball. Me being a coach, they said, nah, Jamie was the best player out there in the group. I said, my son want to go. Man, he got that ball. Now, Jamie, this type of dude is Shaq from the hood. It's just like you going up against one of your, you're not going, man, Jamie took his head up. And that did something to my son, man. After that, he didn't want to play running back no more. He played linebacker for 2 years.
okay.
And I credit Johan, man. I had a problem with these boys from the ball. I was the type of coach, if you from my ball one time, he ain't getting it no more. You know, that I was out. And we had to get Johan, had been working with Shaq. We getting the ball. I gave him the ball. Gave me 4 yards, 5 yards, 9, 13. You know, keep feeding him. And he ended up being that type of back. And he's skinny, he was small. Then he started busting him. And the older he got, he was like the smartest kid on the field. So we had a ball and hey man, me and my son won a championship together.
That's what's up.
One of the best. And I dreamed about that as a kid, Montez. And I'm gonna tell you a little story right quick.
Okay.
The moment, okay, the year before, we was up in the championship game and we ended up losing like in the last few minutes and shit. And so he knew what it was. Him and Johan brother Ian knew what it felt like to lose it. So when we won the semifinals the next year, the kids was and they was like, nah, y'all chill. And that next week, man, we went there and took care of business. But when that last zero, we locked eyes. That was one of the best feelings I had in my life.
I believe it.
Besides him scoring a touchdown, my daughter being born, you know, stuff like when my daughter played ball in Doraville now. She played basketball. Shout out to Cameron Big Coat, man. My baby. Hey, listen, she went down court. She was determined. The whole shot a layup, man. I want dog. So when she scored her first 2 points, and Shaq scored his first touchdown. Now I was coaching D1. I was coaching the Colts.
Okay.
I used to go from field to field. I was offensive coordinator for the 120 pound.
Okay.
And, man, I was just walking over there from the concession stand, and goddamn, they say Shaq still. They gave him a little toss, man, about 80 yards, man. And I could not believe that shit. And that's when it started. And damn. Shit, man, how your son doing? How your kids doing? I see you're great father.
I appreciate it, man. I try to be the best I can be, man. And the thing about it is, if anybody can say any bad things about me, but being a father, man, they damn sure won't take that from me, man. So I take pride in that, man. Every day I wake up, man. I lost my dad probably about 3 years ago, man, and it's far as it's been something that messed with me in the sense, you know. I want to always get back home to my kids, man. So I took even more pride in it, man, every single day, man. So all my kids are doing great, man, and I love being a dad.
I commend you, and I commend all my little partners, man. I tell you what, y'all changed the narrative for as far as like black men being deadbeat dads, no good. It's a lot of y'all, man. I could name them. I mean, one of the first guys I seen, MJ, man. I don't know if you know MJ, Mike Jones.
Yes, I know Mike Jones. Yep.
And Mike used to be in the field, and man, very, very, very early in the game, I seen him do it. And now, you know, shit, Johan, man, great father, man. My son, Boss Jones, man. This is everybody, man, doing good. Crow, you see Crow, son?
Yeah, man, Crow selling it. That boy, that deal.
Real deal. And they ain't even like honestly. I want to talk to you about Little League football too now, but I like what they do. But whew, Pro Son, whoever get their hands on him and that boy gonna be something.
He gonna be a dog, man. I actually popped out. I really ain't been doing a lot of little league football, man. And the reason I don't do a lot of little league football, it's because
I know why.
a lot of people.
Hold on, one second. Give me one second. I'm finna pause it
Okay,
1 second. This shit
okay,
getting good. This shit
okay.
getting good. Damn, I wish your hun could call in. Give me 1 second, bro.
All right, I got you.
Yes, sir. Too much, boy. All right, come back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, bro. Oh, I'm back on.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to go put my thing on because see, I'm serious about my Georgia Bulldogs, man.
Man, I love them dogs.
I've been getting beat up, man, for years, man. People, when they did their thing finally. And I think they have had a lot. I'll take that back. This is the best team this is the team that got the job done. And I knew it from the beginning. I was like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something else. I said, nobody give my credit. I'm gonna find that post. Shout out to Facebook, man. Hey, Facebook, I love y'all. Them Facebook folks some real folks, man. That's like my main platform, man. Like this how I got this stuff popping, man. And
Okay.
I had a situation with Facebook, man, and we took care of like real folks, and I appreciate it. And I'm gonna make sure I be on my best behavior. Uh, when I do interviews, I be all over the place. We're gonna pick it back to that Little League stuff, but I really want to say this to you because I think when you do put your staff together, because you're gonna get it. I'm speaking this shit into existence.
Yes, sir.
Just make sure we're gonna play. I'm on the staff. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be the. But make sure we play Montez ball, man. Make sure we play
Yeah.
Montez ball, and we're gonna do it with integrity. And I can't. I never like, bro. When I was coaching 16 and under at Linwood Park, man. If you don't go to school, bro, or I made a nigga bring me grades, and get what? They want to play ball. They did it, and I like to think that I helped some of them folks, man, because people were just giving up on people, man.
Definitely, man.
That's what I saw. And I'm like, and you know what, Montez? I'm gonna keep it real. I was in a position a couple times where I could have gave all them boys. I could have did it the other way. How the OGs did us back in the days. How they put that stuff on us, and I'm so proud to say that I never done that shit. Never, 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 never.
Salute.
I fool around with some cats that was not that much younger than me. You know what I'm saying? But even after that, though, they still respect me as a, and I don't know why. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know why. Because I did fool around with but it was just something in me. And I think like when I got shot, I don't know if you was still out there when I got shot, but that was the best thing that ever happened to me, bro.
I don't think I may not. I don't remember it like that, so I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
Yeah, y'all probably had moved, but yeah, man, I had got hit, man, and that's how I got into coaching because I used to shoot ball real good. Like when
Right.
we were right, and I thought I was gonna go walk on at Georgia State or something for real. But man, and when he hit me, I was in the hospital for about a month. And when I got out of the hospital, I went to Linwood Park to try to, run some full court and stuff. And I didn't understand at the time that this is a young man that didn't have a man in his life. I was like in my 20s and stuff back then. I didn't know that I needed to let my body heal. And I thought I could just go back out there and do my thing. I was tough and I wasn't tough no more. And I said, fuck it. I started drinking and said, I'm just coaching. And I let myself go. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't aware of that the things you need to do and shit like that.
Right.
But let's get back to the Little League. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it.
Okay. I guarantee I could tell I'm gonna tell you it's some of the same thing when you say let's play Montez ball. So I already know what it is, man.
Because, and here's the thing I want you to know. Johan to tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. Coach has been on piss me off during the week. They do a little sneaky shit, man. And I had goals in my mouth. We was out there. Them folk let us be us. We had time. We already up. Whatever the zip. 9 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna goddamn do some. I do a double reverse flea flicker. Boom. I used to do shit like that, and but I get to the championship game and I wasn't winning, and I went. So I started to learn about the integrity of the game. And you can't let people. I was crazy, man, because I went from that. I went from Linwood Park coaching 16 and under basketball. Now that shit was different. That shit was like above the rim.
Right.
Movie. But it was a lot of good players came through there. And
Definitely.
So then I had to go to that. They're private school dudes and stuff. So it was a big difference. But I got to keep and it was similar to mine. It was like a mixture of mine and Ken. And then I was a street dude. And it worked, but it was taboo back then. But now in the Little League, all it is street dudes and stuff. Now the difference is, I was, if you know me, I was geared more towards that. Me being out in the street and doing what I had to do, how you met me is me being a circumstance of things that were going on in the city. And to be honest, not having a man, like you say, your pop just passed. That shit important, man.
Definitely, man.
I got some teenage boys right now, man. I gotta, it's so hard because I gotta get off my ass and do what I gotta do. But this is difficult, man. Like, so love on them kids, man. Every day squeeze on them and continue being a good father. But I want to hear what you guys say about Lily. Hey, the niggas be Ben. They be out there Ben. I smoke, bro. But you ain't finna never see me smoke around them. Chill. We can't do that.
Right.
Because I know times are different now. And everybody, man, fuck that, man. It still got to be a way, bro.
And I agree.
I want to know what you think in how you go about going to look at kids. Like, where do you go if you even do that? Like, a lot of coaches do that.
Well, to be honest with you, man, I stay away from Little League football. And it's become my passion for the game. I feel like the game is disrespected. When I say it's disrespected, as far as just gambling on Little League kids, man, these now me when I came up, I would have loved to play 3 games in a weekend because that's what I did. I would have loved to do that, but that ain't healthy for these kids' body, man. And I feel like it's a whole bunch of dudes that want no balls trying to live through their kids too, man. And I don't like that, man. I feel like I feel like they're pimping the kids out in a sense, man. And I just don't do that.
And let's say this, and I'm gonna say this for my homie. Not all of them. Some of them are doing that, and I know some of them. They some great guys. I don't want y'all boy calling me like but y'all know what's going on, and
Yes.
you're absolutely right, and that's why I respected those guys. I mean, even mine them, like they would have parties and stuff, but it would be after the situation. It was I think those all playing them games like I call you out Sunday and all that shit, man. We're not playing no fucking 30 football games in a season.
Yes.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yes.
And I don't like how they have evolved the game. I like it. Everybody got the new, they on TV and all that shit. Why haven't the academics been implemented? And I know it because I do my investigating. I'm about to start my own thing, man. We're about to do the God willing, I know he's gonna do it from the. I'm gonna show it to you. The North Atlanta Dolphins, man. That's something me and my son thought about. We want to start a football organization where soon we're gonna just. He had a dream of just letting kids come play for free, and but kids from everywhere, like kids from the rich area, the poor. He want kids to play like he played in an area where.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I done thought of some shit like that, dog. I wanted to do some shit like that, man.
It can be done.
It can.
Easily. All it takes is, like, a good person like you, a good person. One thing people don't know about me, Montez, is I coach millionaire kids, like rich white people, and they love me. And those in my mouth, they know that. They call me Pearl. They know what's going on with me. And some of them even, we real cool. And always tell me, I just never been the type of person. But if I had to reach out, which you will have to do, with a person like you, it's gonna be easy, man. Just let the people know what you're trying to do and get it done. Well, I hope because I always dreamed I want to, do clinics and stuff like that, and I see us working together in the future. But I just want you to, man, enjoy yourself, and I want to talk a little bit about. Are you done talking about Little League, bro?
Man, I'm willing to talk whatever you want to, man.
I like the fact that you say you don't fuck with Little League because I like the reason.
Yeah, and I'm keep it cool. I don't think everybody's like that though. Now you know what I'm saying. But like you said, it's some of them that's like that, man. And I just can't respect the game. Like I feel like we're disrespecting the game. And the reason I say that too because the game brought me to this point where I am now, man. It raised me. The game raised me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and it did a great job, and along with the village and
right.
Montez, you're right, but I've seen some great programs. It's like you got half of the people know what they're doing, and half of them, but everybody's everybody's overly. And to be honest, I was messing around with my son one day. I said, man, I might as well start a show and call it the goddamn Little League Moms. Yeah, I get away. Y'all can have it. That lot going on. And I don't want to, bro. That was. I'm gonna tell you how I set my thing up right quick. This ain't about me. First thing I do when I get my team, I gotta find my moms. Okay, I get you. Okay, now I need you to go get me about 3, 4. Y'all gonna be a posse. Y'all gonna sit with and we gonna kind of all that. I don't want emails. Goddamn, I can't. And I know y'all new coaches. It's the way now. You got to do, but I hated that part. If we ain't got practice, I'm gonna call 30 people. I don't like emails. I'm gonna call everybody. Hey, how you doing? This coach. But now it's a coach. All you gotta do is put it. But I done caught up a little bit. But yeah, that gave me a bad taste, man. And then y'all had a situation over at Tucker, man.
I heard.
And it took everything. Listen, man. Like, we don't advocate violence and nothing like that, but it took John a good person, but he got a lot of people that will do a lot of bad things for him, and I commend him for holding that down because it could have.
It could have went a whole different way.
I went out there the next week. I was on the sideline with him, and but what I was saying was the reason why I was there, and my son was there. I'm thinking about why we were there, and my thing is, ain't nobody gonna touch my brother no more. I was so mad because don't nobody jump on, don't nobody touch us. Ain't nobody never touched us.
Right.
Because we lead with respect. That man out there giving his time, he ain't got no kid. That man ain't never had a son. He got a daughter.
Right.
I give him his time, his money, man. Bro, I watch him. He came up in y'all era. He gonna be afraid. Yo, he don't like them uniforms. He gonna go buy that whole shit with his own money. And these people did that to him because somebody couldn't throw the ball or something, play quarterback or something from his team. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't I'm like, bro, if I do, I'm gonna get my own. And guess what? We're not gonna do. You know what we're gonna play? You can say what you want to say, but I'm gonna play the best teams in the country. That's my plan. But it will be Rhode Island. I'm not playing. If you barbecue in the parking lot, I'm not playing. I ain't got nothing barbecue, but we got it. We got it. Like, man, come on. I like what y'all doing. I like all the uniform stuff. I like the game of the week. Blah blah blah. Let's implement education more, some kind of way. I blame that on the schools though, because at least now I will say this: back in the days it was just me and a couple of more so-called street. I don't even like that, but that's what it was. It wasn't that many of us, so I commend y'all, man. Because it don't matter what you do or goddamn you want your son to go 100, whatever. Fuck with the reason why you out there. You out there. As long as you ain't out there to harm no kids. So I commend y'all. And I was the worst coach in America once before. So you can do it. I was, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I just wanted to win so bad, and I would put the press basketball. We could be up by 30, we still pressing. But I'm pressing with my, the last 5 players on my bench, but they just as good as anybody else. First 5 in it,
Right.
But to me, that's not my fault. That's like Bobby Brown used to beat shit out of people, and that's what he said. Like, goddamn, we practice hard every week. Like the way y'all used to practice. Y'all practice just like the goddamn the Chargers, man. But they had some great things. North DeKalb is one of the best organizations that I ever seen, man. Okay.
It was a well-oiled machine, man. It was.
Like, god damn, man. I could just name like y'all. Woof. And Mon goddamn. I hope they recognize Mon, man, before he passed away. Because he coach Vic. Shout out Vic Martin, man. I play up on the Vic. Vic, where you at? Get at me, Vic. Get at me. Somebody tell Vic, man, to holler at me, man. Vic is yeah, them dudes this, and it's so big right now. Do you see yourself ever I know you ain't gonna do that, but say when you get your high school job, when you get your varsity job.
All right.
Well, am I speaking too fast? Do you think you're
No.
ready?
Man, to be honest with you, I know I'm ready, man. I'm gonna tell you what my plan was, though, Pearl. To be real with you, I was my plan is that high school was just gonna be a little pit stop for me, man. I went to high school. I went to Dunwoody, and I hollered at the principal. He was like, "Hey, won't you go holler at the football coach?" I'm like, "What you want me to holler at him for, man?" He was like, "Tez, I think you need to come back to the school. Come coach, whoop de whoop." I'm like, "All right." So I'm like,
I gotta take this. This is my money. This is my money.
Do that.
We're chilling. No, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Ron. I'm in the middle of this podcast. Like literally, but I'm gonna text you the info right now. All right. Sorry about that, Montez.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm gonna have to. Hey, go ahead and finish.
Okay. So basically it was a pit stop, man. And I was like, all right. So he had made me talk to the football coach. And then, so the football coach, he was like, hey, only thing I got left is the coach's D line. So I said, man, I'm good then, man, because I ain't never played no D line. I was a skill position, man. And so I came home, man, chopped it up with my wife, man. She was like, that night, she was like, hey, I think you might should take that opportunity. And I'm like, a D line coach? She's like, yeah. So it's crazy. Then he texted me later on that night, was like, hey, Tez, I think you take that spot. I said, hey, I was going to call you, man, and tell you I was going to take that spot. And so by the time the season even started, I ended up coaching the slot receivers, which was cool. But I was in the point where I was just going to stop there for a second. And I was like, all right, I'll do this for 1 or 2 years. And I was doing that. I was coaching high school football, man. I was going to get my master's. And so I got my master's, man, so I can go coach some college football. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I'm going to go coach some college football. And, you know what I'm saying? This is what I love doing. But I come to find out, man, I fell in love with these kids, man. And they need me a little bit more right now. So eventually I will go coach college. And I done had college coaches come into the schools like, hey, you ready now, coach? And I'm like, nah, man, I got to get my lacrosse program running. I mean, because when I took over that program, I started with 20, man. I got 40 girls in the program. And then with my girls flag football, I started that a year ago. We went to the top elite 8 teams in the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? We won 2 more games. We'd have been state champs. You know what I'm saying? So I got things, man, and I ain't ready to give it up, man.
When you talk about these girls, and I'm glad we're here, I want to talk about it because, bro, let me tell you something. I coached all them years, Montez, 18, 19 years. Very competitive. I won a couple championships. I got my ass beat a lot. I've had 0-10 seasons and, the whole shit. the best fun I ever had coaching. 12 and under girls basketball, Linwood Park, my daughter's
Yeah.
team. It was 7 or 8 girls. A couple of them too young. We didn't win one game. They played so fucking hard for me.
Yeah.
And it taught me so. My daughter, shout out Cameron, man. She goddamn go. It was just, she was a coach's. She was my daughter. It was no different from, you know what I'm saying, coaching his son. And I fell in love with that shit. And I know, I said with this program we about to do flag football. I'm gonna have a couple of football teams and some girls basketball teams. And then we're gonna start with boys. I'm just gonna start out with like 8 teams overall, you know what I'm saying, through all the sports. But I'm gonna be the one thing I'm gonna coach for sure is a girls basketball team. I love it. So I want to know, how did you get into coaching the girls?
Man, it's crazy how I got into the girls. I just had finished my first season of football over at Dunwoody. And so one of the ladies approached me and was like, "Hey Tez, we've been watching you for a little bit." And I'm like, "Okay, what's going on?" She was like, "You wanna coach our girls lacrosse team?" And I'm like, "Coaching girls lacrosse? Coaching girls?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm straight." You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, "No, Tez, we really like what you do." And I'm like, "All right," so I blew it off, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I blew it off. And so she came back, was like, I went home that night and I'm like, "Hey, listen." I told my wife, I was like, "I think I want that challenge, man. I want the challenge. I want something new. I feel like I can learn this stuff." And then, man, one of the teachers bought me a lacrosse with dummy books. So it was like from the bottom up. So I'm like,
You never played lacrosse?
never played lacrosse, dog. I never knew nothing about lacrosse. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So I took the job or whatever. I hired a coach, assistant coach. Man, she knew lacrosse and everything. So I'm like, all right,
Guess
I
what?
learned the game from her. You know what I'm saying?
Did
Check
she
this
resent
out though.
you at all?
Huh?
I'm saying, did she resent you at all, being that you were the head coach and you didn't know anything?
No, she didn't. But I had to let it go because of like something like that. But I
Right.
hired her. I hired her, man. And about and right before the first game, she ended up catching the flu.
Okay.
So she missed 3, 4 games.
So you had to be out there by yourself.
Man, I had to be out there by myself, and I was picking up the game so fast because I done played every other sport. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
3 seconds far as basketball. Sliding your feet just like basketball, keeping the man in front of you. You know what I'm saying? They got charges, they got all that type of stuff. Football, you know what I'm saying? Football, making them move like football. So
Yep.
I start putting all of it together, dog. So I was like, all right, listen, this what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the damn good coach, man. And it's crazy as well because lacrosse, you don't have that many minorities in it. You know what I'm saying? And so
Right. That's what's
even up to this point, Pearl, man, I go to the coaches and the players go to the middle of the field and they be like, "Hey, who the coach?" I'm like, "Man, like you
fine,
looking at
bro.
me, man. You looking at me, man. Like, don't disrespect me like that." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, I still see that kind of stuff, man. But I laugh at it, man, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get the last laugh. I promise you that, and I ain't gonna let it offend me. As long as you ain't mess with my girls, I'm straight.
So how, man? I see the relationship is like amazing. Like the little girls will hurt some about Coach Ted.
Yeah, man. They love me, man. It's crazy that you just said something. One of my girls she doing a fundraiser for the St. Jude Hospital, man, and she like, what can you help me out? So I'm like, send it to the group. We'll get it situated. But those girls, man, if I say we can run through that crack in the wall that's over there, we're gonna line up and we're gonna run through it, man.
That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get you on here, because I feel like you just taking it to, you're doing some stuff that needed to be done, and now it's gonna be some young cats behind you. Like we got to get it. We got to get it. The way you went about that and the way the story, I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and we need to, like, these are the stories that, like, and that's, see, when I got this podcast, Montez, it wasn't intended for. I know people thought I was going, I'm gonna be on my shit sometime. We just doing what's flowing, but I said, you know what? I'm finna do some good. I'm finna use my platform, and I don't want to. I know celebrities and all that shit. I'm finna celebrate. I don't want to say regular people. I'm gonna say extraordinary people, because people that have to deal, like, everybody ain't no celebrity. So I wanna talk to relatable people, and lately everything just been coming together. I'm getting a chance to see like some of the work I was putting in back in the day. Now, I don't get me wrong. When I say I ain't know what I was doing, I mean like I ain't caring about no money. I wanted you to be shit. What shit? I look at shit. My tan need one of those. We got to get like so. It was like and yeah, me and my wife at the time and my daughter Portia, man, we was at the games, man, and we look forward to it, and that turned us out, man. We just started going crazy, man, and that shit helped me. I got out there and I did come see you play a couple times, but I was like I never wanted to. I did all my guys like that. I never wanted to like. I didn't want nobody to like get nervous and that, or I didn't want to make it seem like I was swaying. I'm just proud of you. I want you, but I watched you, bro. And when you went to done with it, man, I thought that was the best move because I'm gonna tell you why I thought it was the best move.
Okay.
Because who went over there? You weren't playing when Miller was playing, was Mondo?
Mondo, no. Mondo was at Chambly, man. I used to see him run that rock.
Y'all the same age, right?
Mondo probably maybe 3 years older than me.
Okay, so you would have came after Mondo. So you would have been up there with who was up there after that? Honestly, I don't give. Listen, man. Listen, Montez Swinney. You wherever you would have went in the state in the Cap County, you were gonna tote that rock.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
With that Uno on your body, with that one on your body, man.
You already know, dog. You already know.
I ain't on my boy one year, man. That's special. You did with Grace, man, and Dunwoody was the best move for you. So you were still living in the hood, going to Dunwoody.
Yeah, man. I was living in the hood, still going down with it, man. And it's crazy. Then once we moved back to right into East Atlanta, I was driving the Chevy, long hair, goals in my mouth, getting pulled over every other night. You know what I'm saying, man? Like I done seen it all, man. But I still didn't let that deter me from my goal, man. And at the end of the day, my goal was try to be successful, man, owning all the field. And I mean, it ended up happening, dog.
Well, so when you went to college, what happened?
Man, when I went to college, man, it was a great experience as well. When I first got there, man, there was a lot of different adversity, man. I was pulling up and going into the places, man, and it was in a small little town, and so I was experiencing the racism and all those different type of things, man. And at first it was a little difficult for me, man, being from the hood and seeing the different kind of the atmosphere I was in. It was a little difficult. I went up to Chowan. I went JUCO for my first year in school, and then I ended up graduating from the University of Cumberland. I won 2 conference championships up there too, man. So wow. I seen the success, what it could be like, and man, I couldn't even tell you the last time they even won a conference before we won it, man. So I got 2 little diamond championship rings, man. And I ended up getting a little degree out of it, man. And I ain't gonna say little degree, man. It's a big degree just because a black man with a degree, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was big for me. So I mean, and then school was paid for.
Hey man, hey people, my people, man. I love y'all. I know y'all love me, man. Y'all gotta hear that. And then I see when I asked you what was that like, and you said it's all right. Now it was more than all right because I'm sitting here looking at you. It's a success story, and everybody ain't gonna go to the NFL and all that shit. And I'm gonna say this: I think you do the world better. What you doing? Because I look at them smiles on them girls' faces and them kids' faces. And the one thing about coaching white kids, when you win them over, you got them. And I'm gonna tell you in a way, it's like this. One thing you gotta understand. I had the goals in my mouth. I had like 35 of them. My coaching staff had a bunch of them. We had like 150 goals on the coaching staff.
Okay.
And me and Johan get out there, we do it. And I ain't dressed back then. I was, man, I put shit on. I was out there, in my what we ran back then.
So Jabos?
I'll pass them. Them my work, workers were wearing them. We were wearing the I forgot, man. I don't know, but it was a good time. But I be fresh as hell out there, man, in my clothes, messing my shoes up and all that. I ain't care, but it was that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put my thing on it.
Right.
And I the first year, well, now the second year I coached. We went 10-1, and me and my quarterback, goddamn. I always say we scored 31 touchdowns that year.
Okay.
Corey McCutcheon. Shout out, Corey. Corey, you
Man,
need to get
hey,
over there.
it's crazy, man. Me and his brother played against each other, man. Reggie.
Reggie, my boy. They're my boys.
Man, I'm telling you, you take Ted, Reggie, no, man. Me and Reggie
I'm
kick it.
gonna holler at them. I just had his brother on here. Uh, Sharvin. I just had Sharvin on here the other night. He do
Okay.
comedy and shit. Yeah. Yeah. He told me he know you. Yeah. Them.
Yeah.
Hey man, that little brother Corey, no doubt.
I heard he was a baller.
Hey, I had him. He was 10 years old, man, and I was the offensive coordinator, no head coach. So I was me. So coach would get on him. I put the band-aid on. I'm like, man, come here, man. I said, I told you, goddamn. I said, I tell you what, nigga got snot on him. No. Corey, I love telling the story. I wipe the snot with my hand. COVID and shit around there. On them fresh air clothes I'm telling you about. I ain't give a damn. I said, look, motherfucker piss me off. I'm sick of this shit. I said, next year, I talked to him like that. Probably should have been. But that's what I had to do at the time because I had to calm this kid down. He was crying. He was the best kid in the park. I said, what you going to do with him? You going to run a whatever. And you going to put that bitch on your hip. Ain't nobody in the park know this but me and you, son. You put it on your hip and you just sit there for a while. It faster than goddamn a deer. Like we'll run a fake power play. I used to like running like a fake 46 power. And
Bootleg.
yeah, bootleg nigga. But the way Johan taught him to goddamn fake that ball, man, and put that motherfucker on their hip, and man, he'll run like it'd be about 80-yard touchdown. By the time he get down to the 10, he laughed. He run back to the sideline. I said, I told you, motherfucker. I said, now go down on the sideline by yourself and take a knee. Now I treated him like a star, and I put that. Now I will do that. My best player sometimes he ain't gonna play in the equipment. I was just fucked up, but then sometimes I run him through the mud. It was just one of those things that it worked for me. But man, it was a great. So I coached some great kids. He played. He went to Marshall.
Right.
And this other kid, Harry Hatch, I coached. Man, he went to Harry played on this team too. No, he didn't. Yeah, Harry played on this team. He went to Texas A&M.
Okay.
So we had a couple of good. They didn't play D1 ball. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Definitely, what's up, dog? What up? Chilling, man. Doing this podcast. What you up to? Nah, you straight, bro. I'm almost done, man. You know, I ain't doing it live. I'm gonna be able to edit it. So I had to pick up this time. Everything good. Man, call your dad. Hey, call your dad and ask him when I can, you know what I'm saying, book a studio session. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. That's how Shaq was doing. Hell yeah, you do what the fuck, man. You my nephew. We're gonna do whatever you want to do. Just call your dad and straighten it out. I'll book it. All right, all right. Hey Ted, I'm still
Yeah.
on this. I'm still doing the same thing, Ted. Man, I can't. I ain't gonna never stop, man. Like I love young, like helping young men, man. That's my thing.
Right.
Man. That's my nephew, man. He had a situation, man. Like these kids, I help him. But my brother, man, he got his son, man, and that's all that matters. And if he called me, he want to go to the studio. I told him to check with his dad. If his dad say yeah, we're gonna go. And I promised him that, like when he is in a situation, you know, when he come home. Him and my son, him and Shaq supposed to do some stuff together, man. So they ain't get to do it, but we're doing it for him, man.
That's what's up, man.
I got let me see, I had a couple more questions. Oh no, yeah. So I want to talk to you about your married life, bro. I like the way you and your family. I like the way it look. Perception is everything, and it looks like what it's a model to me. That's what our households need to be looking like. That's what it was when a little bit before I was growing up. When me and my crew came up, I don't know what the fuck happened to the men. And we gonna get. It's funny. My brother, that dude who just called his dad, we're gonna talk about what happened to the black family and the black household. Like got them on good time, JJ them daddy, and you know hard. I love what you do, man. Like you know what I'm saying, and I can see the love and I can feel it. And when I be saying on Facebook, a lot of times, see people don't understand me on Facebook. I do tough shit sometimes. I want everybody to get their stuff together. I'm happy when I don't see Montez make one mistake that Pearl made. I'm gonna take more credit than I probably need to because that was my intent. I don't like, bro. I wanted y'all. Man, it's a little cat from Linwood, bro. I still love him to death to this day. We had battles. I done kicked him off my court before. He done took off his jersey, thrown him, man. We had battles. One of the best at 12. He was 12, 11 or 12. 12 years old. Montez, no, not Montez. Monty Lovelace. You don't know him?
What's his name?
Monty Lovelace.
I think I heard that name though.
He ran Crow. He be with Crow them and Ramon them.
Okay.
Man, that little dude, man, at 12 years old, dude, take the ball behind his back, both hands, like, lay up the ball the right way, like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna, like, footwork together, like, incredible. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck? They weren't even gonna have no lead that year. Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding. And, yeah, I did some things. I was a good dude, man. I was a young dude. Like I was a fucked up nigga too, though, Montez. Like on the other side, like I like the hood, you know, I protected the hood like we did. But when I left them in the neighborhood, boy, I was crazy. But I thank God I'm still here, and I did pay for it. All that shit. This was happening. What you doing? Proud of you. I want you to take your time, man. You got my number, man. You call me anytime, and I really I want us to, like, we got to start, like everybody. We got to start, like, time. Ain't going God, look, this everything we're doing is on God time, right?
Definitely. Yes,
Tell
sir.
you what I wasn't even supposed to be doing this yet. Oh wait, okay, we're gonna do this first, then we're gonna do this first, then we're gonna do this. Then man, you gotta stop playing. So now when you see me moving, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I gotta hit everything because man, I got that phone call that night, man. My baby mama don't call me, man, at you know, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, man. It can't be that good. When she don't, you know, and that shit changed my life, man. But it don't have to be for the worst. Like it's gonna make me better. I'm gonna come out there. I am everything that you know me to be, but it's hard. I want you to hug them kids, man, and we got to get together soon, man. I got your number. I be able to get at you, and I mean, shit, you know me, man. I'm Pearl, man, but I'm always take care of you.
I already know, man. Hey, listen, check this out. Anything I'm a part of, man, pull up.
Yeah, you already.
Dog.
Mom,
Anything I
don't care. Look, if we go, I'm just saying Lakeside. I don't know. I'm gonna go buy me some purple Gators. I'm going whenever we go because this I know it's gonna be done right. And then Montez, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it's all said and done, I got a lot of bread to go get because I got some catching up to do. But when it's all said and done, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it for free. I want to be around kids and I'm gonna keep my swag together. And yeah, in the locker room, yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm gonna get with him and everything. What Deion Sanders doing is the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
He's crushing it, dog.
With class, he's doing it with class and grace, and he's being Deion, but and he done hit them folks in the mouth with them. He got that Hunter boy. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it.
He ain't playing with him, dog.
Yeah,
he ain't playing with him.
Shout out to Deion, man, and shout out to you, man, and
I appreciate it, bro.
So what's going on now with Coach Tens? Are you coaching? Is it a season in? I mean, what you doing right now?
Well, we I just finished up girls flag football. Like I said, man, we made it to the Elite Eight. So now we going. Hey,
yeah, get up.
Yeah. It's crazy too, man. I had out of 20 people on the first team all state team, man. I had 10 of them, 10 girls. Yeah, so we wiped it away, man. All the schools I told them today when I passed out them certificates, hey man, it's championship or bust now. You know what I'm saying? We try to bring home a state championship, man.
Hey, is it coaching in this? Is it real coaching in this?
It's real coaching, but you can't come out and draw up. You can't come out and try to run like a spread offense and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like what I was doing was, man, I was using my football brain, but I was doing like a zone read. So you know what I'm saying? They most teams send 2 rushers. So that if that person don't run with the rusher, hey, give it to her. Right. And she running with the rusher, we going back door, we going up the middle. And then what I had the receivers doing, running routes. So if you coming out back door, that other rusher coming up, throw that thing up top. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you this: do they run it? Can you get girls to run that? That ain't no easy shit to run, especially when you got to teach it. this shit is like a different language to them.
No,
But
it's
can it be ran crisp?
it can be ran crisp, man. And like I said, it just takes the time, repetition. I mean the girls they understand. They gonna, like I said, they girls are more coachable than boys, man. So you tell me what to do and how to do it, they gonna do it. Ain't no questions asked or none of that stuff.
They gonna do it because they be wanting it.
They be wanting, man. And so I mean it's definitely fun, man. But now I got next week, man. We start off lacrosse. So I'm ready to start a run for that, man. I mean we playing in the top.
Season. How long is it?
We go from what is it, February to April, February to April.
Okay.
So we got a grind, man. It's actually the toughest region in the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But like I told my parents, I told them, man, excuse my French, but I'd be damned if we back down. You know, and that's why the parents support me, man. I'm gonna be me. I'm me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're
you
not.
get what you get.
You're a great person, man. People just need to know that, and I want you to be proud of everything that you had to overcome because that's what makes you, man.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
and for you to come like, hey, man, that shit wasn't no goddamn popcorns and peaches and shit, man. That shit was, but you had good people around you, and then you stayed there though to me, man. You know,
For
you was
sure.
going all right. I swear to God,
For
Anthony,
sure.
man, I love you, man, and I want to see you keep doing good, and I like the way you handle that situation. And you notice I ain't even get them folk no light. The hell with them, because it's about you.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
about
sir.
what you doing. As long as you got them parents with you up there, man, you know you all right, and I already know what's going on. And so I need you to because I'm old, man. But no, I do have a lot going on. But man, send me a schedule. So I want to come. I want to come. I want to come watch some lacrosse.
All right. I definitely will, man.
Might be interested in. Let me show you. Like we doing. I'm seriously finna do this, man. I'm going Dolphins. Shaq want to go Dolphins, but we
I like that.
finna do the North Atlanta Dolphins. I'm gonna put some black in it too. But I might do. I want to do stuff for these kids that they ain't used to doing, and we talking about getting indoor fields made and all that, and all
Right.
that. Taking some money, man. I don't learn how to get money from these folks. Like instead of doing it the other, I do it this way, and it's lovely, man. And
Right.
keep doing what you're doing, man. And I don't even think I'm gonna edit this, bro. I'm just gonna. I'll let you know when I'm gonna air it.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. You can do whatever, dog.
I give you the I give you the link, and I'm gonna start having you come on here, man, at least once a month, man, kicking it with Coach
Man.
Ted. Because
Dog.
I want you, and then any kind of agenda you have, anything you got going on, come here and talk about it. It's getting big. Uh, Facebook gave him stuff back. I love y'all, Facebook. It's getting big. This shit growing. Yeah, I want you to be one of my regulars, and I ain't bullshitting about it. But I don't give a fuck. We have to go to Tacoma, Georgia. I'm coming. I
All
got to
right.
go down there and put it on, and so I get out there with you, man, and keep doing it, man, and tell everybody I said hello, man, and man, hug them kids for me, bro.
Man, 100, dog. 100. I definitely will, man. I'm here, man. Whenever you need me, whatever I can do, man. Talk to somebody, dog. I'm a phone call or text away, man. Dog,
Right. I
I,
got
I, I, I don't owe you, man, but I owe you, man.
yeah, you know, yeah, we're gonna keep going. And you know what? We don't I can't wait one day we sit down and we can and we should be able to do this now because you're a grown man and you deserve it. One thing I want to say, I say to everybody who comes through here who was with me back in the day is I take pride and I never even when you was a little boy, even when I tell you little boy, I never treated my young homies, I always treated them equal. And that's weird as shit. A little boy, but you was cool as fuck ahead of the game. But I take pride in that, man. And that's why these cats still fool with me, man. And I can when can't nobody else get to them, I can get to them. And just like you know, that's a gift that God give us, and we have to use.
Right.
God bless you, man. And I'm gonna be at you, bro. I'm gonna give you a call, man, offline, man, to check on you. Like at what's the day? Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you early next week, man, to check on you, let you know when I'm gonna air this, man. But I gotta get out
All
of
right.
here and hit these streets, baby.
All right, man. Be safe, dog. I love
Yeah,
you,
hey,
man.
hey, I love you too, man. Put your tell everybody what your Facebook is, man. Y'all need to follow this young man. He's an amazing young man. Where
Uh,
you
you can follow me on Facebook, man. Montez Swinney on Facebook, and then on Instagram, Coach Tez the one. No, Mr. Keep Pushing. I apologize, Mr. Keep
let's
Pushing,
go.
man.
Let's do a guap gang. Keep pushing clinic, man. This summer, man. I
Hey, that's
I
straight
get,
up.
I get the fund. Yeah, I get the fund. I'm gonna talk. I'll call you Monday, man. I get the funding.
All
I
right,
finna
man.
just call me. I'm finna call him back, man. We
All
got to
right.
do it. All right, be cool, bro. All
Be safe,
right,
bro.
all right.
100.
Yeah, you can just hang it up. Yes, sir. That was great, man. Y'all see that? Y'all see that lady on Tez, man? Tez come on Spirit, man, on that north side, and he's doing great things, amazing things. It's an amazing interview, man. Y'all holler at me, get at me, man. We going, man. Who gonna be next? Y'all come fuck with me, man. Thanks. I'm a different coach.